Namaste, Manaji.
Namaste, namaste, everybody. How are you doing? All
Yeah,
good?
good.
Nice. So let's take a couple of mindful breaths as you're getting ready for this practice. Back straight and upright, eyes gently closed. We slowly breathe in through the nose. And take a little longer time to breathe out through the nose. Inhale to the count of 5. And exhale to the count of 10. And feel the movement of your tummy in and out, slowly and gently. And bring that feeling of relaxation in the whole body. Allowing the mind to be calm and peaceful now. Let's bring back both the palms together to the heart. Namaskar Mudra. Remind yourself of your personal goal for this practice towards health, happiness, and peace. Now raise both hands up, keeping the palms open, eyes closed, facing to the sky. We chant 5 Oms to download the cosmic energy. So Panchakosha. Inhale. Om. 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 Get palms back to the heart and we start with this one prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvisavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The meaning of this prayer: may the universe protect us all. May the universe nourish us all. May this practice of yoga and workshop be fruitful and enlightening. May there be no discord, no disharmony among each other. May there be peace. Om peace. Together. Keep your warm palms like 2 cups, completely covering your eyes. Feel the warmth. Breathe and breathe out. Nice. The palms open, especially when in the morning, when you look at your palms. Again, another mantra that people chant. Karagri Lakshmi, that we have already chanted. Brahma Murari Tripurantakari Bhanu Sasi Bhoma Suto Budhascha Gurascha Sukrascha Sanirahu Ketva Purbantu Sarbe Mama Suprabhatam. There is also a beautiful prayer that in a way it can be interpreted like in our palms itself there are all the planets. Like if you go to palmist, if you show your palm, normally the person will say like this is Mount of Venus, this is Moon, this is Sun, this is Jupiter. All these different planets are already installed in our palms. So when we wake up in the morning and look at our palms, it feels as if all the planets are saying good morning to us. So we are spiritual beings. So that should be the thinking when we wake up in the morning and look at our palms and remember about all the planets, all the universe, which we are a part of. So that's the intent of every prayer that we do. So today let's understand some concept again. So we'll do some concept understanding, and after that again we'll do practice and then do some yoga nidra towards the end. So we have been doing all these exercises, which is called yogic sukshma vyayama, and the relevance. Like, what are the relevance of that? So today we'll go a little bit deeper into the aspects and understand the concepts. We've been practicing every day, some routines of that, and why it is relevant. So sukshma vyayama. Sukshma vyayama is a very useful practice of yoga, which is done by many yoga schools. A lot of yoga schools practice this one, and there are different names of it. It was originally designed, developed, and disseminated by Maharishi Kartikeya ji, and later refined by Swami Dhirendra Brahmachari ji. Also offered as Shitilikarana Kriya in Chittapavan Yoga, which we practice at Wellness by All Means. So some of the concepts that I was trying to teach in the first one class, I think I remember telling that our body is equivalent to a car, just like we take our car for servicing after a few thousand of miles. So our body also goes through wear and tear as we move through the day, not just because of our movement, but also because the earth is rotating at a very high speed, 70,000 miles per hour. It's spinning around itself. There are a lot of dynamic movements in the world. So the body picks up on those and then gets tired towards the end. So just like our car goes for a service, so our body also, after 3 hours, every 3 hours, it goes around 200,000 miles in the space. So you should give a 5 minutes of oil change. So what it refers to is like now all the joints from the toes to the head. There are 12 major joints in the body. If you subject them to forward bending, backward bending, clockwise and counterclockwise, that makes a beautiful subtle exercise for all the joints, and that lubricates just like oil change. So it lubricates the joints and it keeps our health perfect. So if you can do that, simple joints exercise, finger joints, toe joints, ankle joint, hip joint, all the joints, whatever the joints that you can think, 12 major joints from the toes to the head. Dwadasa Mahadwara. There is a Sanskrit layer that goes Nakha Sikhanta Dwadasa Mahadwara Vakrasane Chakrasane Shithilikarana. So from the toes to the head, there are 12 major doors, and each door can be subjected to two sets of movements. One is Vakrasana, that means forward and backward movement, and one is Chakrasana, the clockwise and counterclockwise. And as you have learned so far, there are breathing associated with that. So when we squeeze, we exhale. When you open, we inhale. So if in that variation, if you can do it, exhalation, when you close down, just like you're throwing out the residual carbon dioxide and stress, and when you open and inhale, you're sucking more oxygen and more strength and power, positivity, when you open up. So if you can keep your mind and body together, that will make a perfect yogic exercise. It's called Sukshma Vyayama. So Sukshma means fine, right? Delicate, micro, subtle. There are many different names of Sukshma. Vyayama means exercise, extending, stretching. So Sukshma Vyayama rejuvenates the whole body internally. It works on each body part. So according to Dhirendra Brahmachari's book, there are 48 Sukshma Vyayama Kriyas. So all meant for overall health of different organs in our body. So out of all this total 48, here are some of the important ones, like Medha Shakti Vikashaka, Purna Bhuja Shakti Vikasaka, Vakshya Shakti Vikas, Sthala Shakti Vikasaka. So like Medha Shakti is like your intellect, your memory, your talent. So in this case, your body doesn't have to move. Your body will be still in one position, like Sukhasana or Siddhasana, Padmasana, or even standing up positions. More and or in the chair position. Also, the mind will move. The brain exercise, subtle exercise, you do it so that it can certain acupressure points can be triggered, so that it creates a condition of brain health that improves our talent and focus, Medha Shakti, intelligence power. Purna Bhuja Shakti Vikasaka, that means development of the whole arms, complete arms. There are many exercises on that. Bhakshya Sthala Shakti Vikasaka, like the chest region, like Sthala is the place, Bhakshya is the chest. Around the chest, we can improve the power. That means like the health of our heart, lungs, the chest, rib cages, all these things are very powerful concept. Udara Shakti Vikasaka is a lot of techniques for increasing the health of our abdomen, our stomach, the metabolic system. So there are a lot of kriyas like Agnisar Kriya, a lot of bandhas, Uddiyana Bandha. So many different practices can be induced to improve our digestive health. Katishakti Vikashaka is like Dwest. That's what we do, twisting of the trunk, forward bending, backward bending, again the waistline. So this can be done in many different positions, sitting down, lying down on the back, lying on the stomach, tummy, prone positions, or standing up positions. Many different variations can be introduced to expose these different joints to these movements. Jangha Sakti Vikasaka. Jangha is the thigh, so the legs. The legs can be stronger with certain movements. Pindali Shakti Vikasaka, the whole prana, the Pindadesh, the bottom part, like the Muladhara Chakra. So these are all different techniques that we can take up as practice as we continue after these sessions, or in the advanced class, we go much deeper into each of these 48 kriyas to learn more and practice more. So the yogic sukshma vyayama, as you continue, the yogic sukshma vyayama, as implied by the name, is meant for the subtle body or sukshma sarira. Many of you might be aware of, there are three different parts of our body. One is called the physical body or the sthula sarira, the gross body. And one is called the subtle body or the sukshma sarira. And also the third one is called karana sarira, the causal body. So these are all different terminologies that yogis have found to different aspects of our panchakosha. So the subtle body means the inside of the body that we can't even see, but internally they rejuvenate the system inside. That's why even though you have movement of the fingers, movement of the wrist joint or ankle joint or the elbow joint or the shoulder joint, there are a lot of internal implications that happens inside our body. That health is very important. One of the key differences between the physical health and then yogic exercise like Sukshma Vyayama is like when you do a workout, go to a gym, go to treadmill, go to workout, weightlifting and all these things, the macro muscles, the bigger muscles of our body will get stronger by breaking down constantly and rebuilding it. So that's where you build six packs and all the muscles of the strength of your biceps and triceps and thighs and core muscles. All these things happens. But how about the micro muscles? There are thousands of micro muscles in our body. Like for example, our face itself has got 37 distinct muscles. So when you do little exercise like laughter exercise, or there are 150 different asanas for the face itself. So when you do those subtle exercises for different parts of our body, including our face, including the brain, the micro yoga, the ear, the eyes, the nose, all the different things, that really means a lot of benefit in a very subtle way. That's why yoga is termed as you working in, not just to work out, but working in. So it is the only system of exercise which includes each part of the body with a specific type of breathing, in a specific type of position, with a specific point of mental concentration as prescribed. You might think about another way to appreciate the benefit of these practices. For example, there are concepts like mind over body. Like we have already learned the pancha prana, the different prana, like apana vayu, which is downward force, prana vayu, which is upward force, the samana vayu, which kind of balances the upward and downward forces, the udana vayu for the brain and the thoughts and mind, and the vyana all around the body. So there are different transformation happens through our movements, and particularly when our mind focuses on different aspects of the body when we are doing those exercises, and the breath goes along with that. So along with the breath, your awareness moves around those parts, and then that develops more mind over matter, mind over body concepts. So that creates more prana energy or the subtle life force into those parts, and that has been used for healing purposes. So especially when we do the Sukshma Vyayama in a correct way, by doing the exercise, by stretching, breathing in a forward, backward, clockwise, counterclockwise, in a particular rhythm that our body can tolerate or the body would like it. So in a safety condition, with all these things considered, if you do it properly and the mind gets focused into that part when we are doing it, so the combination of the mind, the breath, and the body, which is the basic aspect of yoga, those combinations can create many different dimensions of benefits inside, like chemical formation, hormones formation, or glandular health. Everything can be benefited. That's why the Sukshma Vyayama or the subtle exercises are given primary importance in the yoga protocol, and which we are learning as a part of this Global Yoga Volunteers Program. So the benefits, again, Sukshma Vyayama strengthens all systems internally and help to increase the microcirculation. So microcirculation is the word that we have to experience, which is happening inside. As we talked about the nadis, the chakras, the arteries, the veins, the nerves, all these are subtle channels through which beautiful life force energy flows, the blood flow happens, the electrical signals from the brain to the muscles happen. So when we combine all together, essentially it creates a tremendously powerful microcirculation in our body. So what is the relevance of these routines in a yoga sadhana? It improves the circulation to the nervous system, especially the brain region. These exercises eliminate the energy blockages in joints and outer extremities of the physical body and work on the pranic level. There are different granthis. If you go much deeper into the spiritual world, there are subtle granthis or the knots in our body. Some are physical, some are very subtle, some are even spiritual knots. So through these advanced techniques of the Sukshma Vyayama and then Chakra Sadhana, so those knots or those granthis or those long-term impressions or different kind of blockages can be removed. Sukshma Vyayama deal with second level, which is the subtle body or the Sukshma Sarira, the Sthula Sarira, Sukshma Sarira, and the Karana Sarira. So Karana Sarira is more mental and emotional and more healing and more meditational in nature, psychic nature. But Sukshma Vyayama is connecting to the Sukshma Sarira, the subtle body. There are many benefits physiologically, like neuromuscular coordination, which is the brain and the muscles coordination. As you can know, the brain plays a significant role in giving power to our muscles, especially when people get brain stroke. The brain fails to send those signals. That's why one part becomes paralyzed or a part becomes paralyzed. And there are different kind of medical devices to create those kind of electrical signals by battery power externally, but that's not good enough. Sometimes it doesn't work all the way. But look at the intricacy, how the brain is designed to send electrical signals all the time. That's why the muscles move. Like we think about raising our hands, raising our legs, doing the subtle exercise, only because the brain sends those signals. So that's called neuromuscular coordination. It removes the toxins. So our body accumulates a lot of toxins because our body is a chemical factory inside. So as it produces more energy throughout the day for our day-to-day activity, for our thinking, to deal with stress, all these things. So there are different toxins gets accumulated in different parts of our body. So when you do this Sukshma Vyayama, all those impurities and toxins gets carried through the veins and pumped out through the heart to the lungs, and lungs throw them out, or through the sweat we throw it out, or through the urination, defecation. All those movements of the toxins from the body is very important, and those are all facilitated by these micro exercises. Elasticity of the muscles, that's very important. Flexibility of the body, the muscles must be flexible. If it's become rigid, particularly when you do a lot of physical exercises and do not do the subtle exercises, do not do the relaxation after this, the muscles become very tight and stiff. So those people who go into bodybuilding, they become Mr. Universe, during the youthful time. But towards the later part of life, I've seen many clients, they have excruciating pain in the body because the muscles break down and then they lose their elasticity, they lose their flexibility. If you look at a tiny little baby, the baby is supple, the body is flexible like flower. That means there is plenty of life ahead. But when a body dies, it becomes stiff like a rock, like a wood. So that means there is no life. So in a different way, if you can look at the flexibility denotes life, the flexibility means life. So when you bring more flexibility to our body, we are more agile or we are more flexible, we can do things better. And our physical flexibility also relates to the mental flexibility. So if your body is flexible, probably your mind also becomes flexible. And flexibility is a very important aspect of our life to be happy. So mobility of the joints, microcirculation we talked about, all these are subtle benefits which you can categorize as physiological benefit. So there are five different distinct categories of the movement that we do in this yoga protocol, particularly the neck movement. Like we'll start again. Neck movement is very important because neck connects to the brain and to the lower part. It's like a bottleneck. So neck takes out a lot of stress throughout the day. So neck and shoulder movement. So forward bending, backward movement, right and left twisting, right and left bending, rotation. One of my client was telling that one of his friend was having bigger problems. Like he's a little bit older, like 75 plus, but the body was bending down. Like you might have seen, like old people, their backbone loses the strength, and the body was slumping forward. It was bending down like a bow, and standing up position also. And it appears like his doctor or some yoga teacher recommended him to do simple exercise at the neck 3-4 times or maybe more times, just the subtle movement of the neck, forward and backward movement, and that itself within 6 months of time created the whole backbone strong and erect. And he was amazed the power of very subtle exercise like this, which in connection connects to all the different muscles in our body. So just a simple exercise can be very powerful and very effective. Shoulder movements, the stretching of the shoulders, the rotational of the shoulders, those are very important. But again, like if you have acute pain or a frozen shoulder or things like that, you can apply a lot of caution, like you do it very slowly or with some towels or with some kind of apparatus or some kind of strings, you might be able to do it. Or somebody's help probably can help you move a little bit more, depending on like how much flexibility is there. But if you don't do those things in a subtle way also, we lose flexibility. So it's a double-edged sword. Like if you have the pain, you also a little bit do it little by little every day. And of course, like it's always a better idea to discuss all these problems with a yoga teacher, yoga physiotherapist, or yoga therapist, or doctor. Obviously, like if you have problems, you can always stop the practice and then consult. And once you feel okay, then you can go ahead with that. And never do it excessively. But like every day, little by little, couple of times throughout the day, rather than stretching the whole body for 2 hours and then getting tired, and then it can hurt the body. So just like micro yoga, I mean small part of the yoga has to be done in small iterations throughout the day. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. You build up capacity as we practice more and more. That will give more results, more benefits. Trunk twisting movement, very powerful for this whole spine, where the energy centers are located. The spinal health is very important. It's connected to the brain. So if the spine is injured, not only have the back pain, but memory loss can happen, numbness can happen in the fingers and in the leg. So there are very lot of side effects of the back pain or the spinal injuries. So that's why every day a little bit of trunk movement, trunk twisting movement, just to warm up the whole body. Even though you don't do a lot of physical exercise, just by lifting up things, by walking, by driving, all these things, we're exposing our body for many different kind of movements, directly or indirectly. So by warming it up in the beginning of the day before we start working, that itself is a good exercise. As you might have seen, all the athletes, like they always do this exercise before they start playing soccer or volleyball or basketball. This exercise is very powerful. And our life day to day is nothing less than that. We deal with stress, worries, anxieties, a lot of different kind of stimulations that happens throughout the body. So we are athletes, we are the warriors in the real term. So we must prepare our body for those challenges. So one of the benefit, according to medical physiological terms, is like it strengthens the lumbosacral regions of the spine, which is the lower part and lumbar region. So all different discs of our vertebrae, there are 33 vertebrae in our backbone. All those get different kind of benefits through this simple movements: forward, backward movement, clockwise, counterclockwise, and then the side movement and this twisting movements. Likewise, the knee movement, that's very important because knee is an important part because it holds the whole body weight over there. So the simple movements of doing it up and down with the breath is very important aspect. But again, if you have severe knee pain, you have to talk to the doctor and then take advice. So ankle joint movement also is added. So ankle joint movement, forward bending, backward bending, clockwise, counterclockwise. That also improves the balance because you're doing it one leg. So if you seem to not have balance, you can hold on to something or just go against the wall, lean against the wall, and then do those exercises. So just in one line, the benefit of the Sukshma Vyayam can be given in one sentence is called these practices help to facilitate the free movements. And again, as the saying goes, we are as old or as young as a joint cell. So if we keep our joints healthy, we will look younger, we live longer. So that's the intent of this Sukshma Vyayama. That's why it's very important to everyday practice a couple of times throughout the day.
Guruji, I had a question.
Please.
Have you heard of anyone benefiting, anyone suffering from rheumatoid arthritis benefiting by Sukshma Vyayam?
Of course, yeah. See, the whole purpose of exercise is to improve the blood circulation, right? That's the science, right? Whenever there is an arthritic pain or the laceration happens of the ligaments and things like that, if you supply a little bit more blood circulation in a structured way, like not overfeeding or not underfeeding. So when you do that particular way, it will act like a lubrication. That's why the movements are very important. Small movements, like you can hold it. So, for example, if you have joint pain, you can hold onto one hand and then slowly do it. Right? If you have neck pain, then interlock your fingers in back of the neck and then try to stretch as much as possible. So you're creating a resistance with the palms and then try to do it. And even though you cannot move, just remaining there itself for some time with deep breathing for 10 times, 20 times, that itself is converting that Vyana energy to the prana energy. That is how the yoga therapy talks about. And the prana energy has the power of the healing. The Vyana doesn't. So Vyana has to convert into the prana energy. And how does it happen? Through your awareness, through your consciousness, through your willing power. So if you have that willing power, that my energy is there, you focus your mind into that. Just like we talked about the main mind over body, the brain sends the electric signals to strengthen those body. So brain also functions along with the mind. So when your mind also takes the brain waves to that. So through the mind, you can influence the brain thinking. That's called awareness, because mind and brain work together. You know, mind is the software and the brain is the hardware, so to say. So when you do all these things, of course, you can take Ayurveda and then stuff like that. Methi seeds, methi sprout. There are many Ayurvedic and home remedies which we can take in one of the sessions. Like that can help remove the rheumatic arthritis. Yeah. Please, Are you unmute? You're on mute.
Okay, yes. My knees also like have joints have like major problem. I would like if the joints knee exercises could be told something like that, because my knees hurt me so bad.
Is it because of arthritic problem? Long-term arthritis?
No.
No arthritis?
No arthritis.
Why is the pain? What is the main cause of the pain?
It's in the joints. Just in the joints, like when I bend, when I squat, basically, it happens like when I'm working really, because I had to squat in the kitchen. There's a lot I have to squat.
Right. So sometimes
I don't have maid. Here in India, we have maids, but here we have to do everything.
Right, totally, yeah. And then and also there are repetitions, like in RSS, like repetitive stress injuries, because we do a particular posture for a long time without having all those different things. And that is where the difference comes. Like, when you're working or walking and then doing all these things, is that equivalent to exercise? Probably it's not, because we are not consciously doing it, right? We are not mindfully doing it. So that's why it is important, because there is a placebo effect also. Like there was a study that I was reading, like in LA, like they did a controlled experiment with all the women, like janitorial people, like who go and then change the the bed sheets and then clean up the rooms, right? They're doing a lot of physical work. They're going around and they're doing around so much of work.
Yeah.
So, but they were all obese and then they were not getting any health benefit, even though they were working almost like 80% of the time. So they did a control experiment from a university. So they took one group of people, one group of janitors, and say, like, they explained the whole concept of Sukshma Vyayam, so to say, like, when you're doing this exercise, when you're bending, you're doing this exercise, and then you're doing blood circulation to your health, and your muscles are getting stronger, your ligaments are getting stronger, blood circulation happening, synovium fluid. So they gave a lecture for the whole day and prepared a set up group of people. So next time when you do this one, just become aware of the health benefits of these exercises, that you're doing it naturally as a part of your work. So after 3 months. And the other group, they didn't talk about anything else. So they just let them do whatever way that they're doing it. So after 3-4 months, when they did a comparative study, so those people who were told the subtle benefits of their movements, they had gained tremendous amount of health benefits. They were slimmed down, the pain had elevated, and then they were looking better, the skin quality and everything was positive. But the other group were not seeing any visible benefit. So this comes to the concept like the mind over body. If you're not aware of certain things that's happening, we're not getting the benefit, right? So that is why when we do yoga or the Sukshma Vyayam, when we put our mind, our awareness, our thought, our willingness, our sankalpa, all the things that creates the subtle power. That's why human beings are conscious beings. Like it's not just a robot, like a machine, like, So even though physically you can do it, like we talked about in exercises, you build muscles. But what about the bliss? What about those subtle benefits, the longevity and all this happiness, joyfulness factor? Those things cannot be obtained through mere physical exercises. That's why healing happens when you intend. So when you intend to extend your body, so that intention and extension, that work like magic, and then that gives the healing power in our body. So there are many different aspects that we can experience if you allow yourself to, be an experiment of your own self, and then try it out for a couple of months, and add a few things like food, and then Ayurveda, and the massage, and oil, all the different things in a natural way. So that's why there are a lot of books. You are your own doctor. Your health is in your hands. So there are a lot of inspirational things that are there in our tradition: yoga, Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, medicine. I mean, the homeopathy. All these are natural healing science that if we become aware and then try to consult somebody expert, we definitely can improve the healing aspect much better than just depending on allopathy.
Thank you.
Right? Thank you.
Manoj sir.
Namaste. Okay, teacher is back here.
Namaste to everyone.
So it's good time.
Sir, shall I add something to your words? Sir?
Please, yeah.
Yeah, Indrapreet ma'am had something. Asked something to you, ma'am, sir.
Sorry?
Indrapreet ma'am, you had asked a question to Manu sir regarding the pain.
Yeah, my knees are like get a lot of pain.
Yeah.
So,
He said
because
if you are not doing it intently.
Because Manoj had said that joints get the major problem. Major issue comes from the joints. So my knees were like, yes, because my age is now not too flattering. Let's put it that way. So
you are not getting older, your body is getting older. So that's what basically you're not your body. Your body is getting older. But you are never, you are always no age, your body. Right? When you say that, at least you can do something with your body.
You're immortal.
Yes.
Never die.
Very immortal, exactly.
But this Sukshma Sharir
Right.
is a problem now.
Yes, सूक्ष्म शरीर में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ओनली स्थूल शरीर में प्रॉब्लम है. सूक्ष्म शरीर तो बहुत आराम से है अंदर, उसको जगाना है.
Right. Sorry, मैंने उल्टा बोल दिया.
Right.
So Mahananda ma'am, I'll contact you later because my arthritis just started, like rheumatoid arthritis. So when I wake up in the morning, all my joints are very stiff, and after some time, they release. So maybe I will contact you on WhatsApp.
Can I just suggest you one thing, like which I have experienced practically for any old arthritis? You might have heard of a person called Rajiv Dixit ji. If I'll send you the tutorial, the link for that in our WhatsApp group. It's amazing. Like he talks about a har singar, like Raat Ki Rani, that parijat, like the small flower, yes, and that leaf. If you can make a decoction out of it and then drink for 2 months, okay. I have seen it. It's miracle. All arthritic pains goes away totally.
Wow.
So I got to India like last time I bought this. I got this thing. There was a plant in our backyard. And it was so miraculous actually. But, but it's available on the internet also. Like if you just read a little bit more about it, it's just like decoction. It's just a little bit bitter, but it's very, very healthy for the joints.
Okay. What was the name of the person you said, Manoj ji?
Rajiv Dixit ji.
Rajiv Dixit.
Yeah, he's no more. So he was very close to Baba Ramdev. Then he was a motivational speaker, and then many talks are there in the YouTube. Just type Rajiv Dixit on knee pain, arthritis, you'll get the result. Just if you believe in that, try it out. Good. Anybody else before you jump into the exercise, physical practice? Good. Thank you very much. So I think this theory aspect, so every time we'll pick up one aspect. So another practice that we can do maybe tomorrow is, Mahanandaji, can you cover the Bhastrika Pranayam today?
Bhastrika Pranayam, sir? Fine, sir.
Yeah, after do the Bhastrika Pranayam. And then after that, either you do the Yoga Nidra or I'll play a nice Yoga Nidra meditation for gratitude. Like, that's a very good one. That also talks about all the concepts of Panchakosha towards the end for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let's jump into the exercise.
I like her Yoga Nidra. Really, it's really good. Yeah, the way she says Vishwa.
Exactly, you're right.
So, yeah, it's very soothing. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Like, because Yoga Nidra, if it's offered in a physical way, that also added benefit because the energy transmission happens and she sends her willpower to enter to our Karana Sarir and Sukma Sarir. Definitely. Okay, good. So let's get ready with the mat.
Yes, sir.
And keep your camera in such a position that she can watch us.
Those people who are suffering from knee pain or some back pain, they can just sit. They can just sit comfortably and perform Sukshma Vayamas. No issues.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes. All of you are ready? Shall we move on to the neck movement? Good. Now, forward bending and backward bending neck movement, we will start it. With the counts, I'll give you the counts. Ready? Bend forward with exhalation and bend backward with the inhalation. This is the count 1. You just need to go forward and backward. Second count, immediately you need to go back. Immediately you need to go back. 2. Yes. Immediately come forward. Slowly and gradually. Back. 3. Forward and back. Slowly, without any jerk. Back. Count 4. Last round with exhalation, bend forward. Inhale, go back. Slowly throw your neck back side and relax. Slowly come in center and relax. 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 Now sideward bending. Inhale with exhalation. Bend towards the right side. Try to touch your ears to the shoulder level. Inhale, come in center. Exhale, bend towards the left side. Inhale, come in center. Count 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Count 3. 2 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Center. Exhale. Bend. Inhale. Come in center and relax. 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 Now neck twisting. Twist your neck towards the right and left. With the exhalation, twist towards the right side. Take your chin in line with the shoulder. Inhale, come center. Exhale, twist towards the right, left side. Inhale, come in center. Count 1. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Yes. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. 2 more rounds. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Relax, relax, relax. Now, neck rotation. Bend towards the, bend it forward direction. Touch your chin to the shoulder, chest level. With the inhalation, take your neck from the right side towards upward. Then bend towards the left side with exhalation. Inhale, take your neck up. Exhale, bend towards the left side. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. 3. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Last round. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Now start with the anti-clockwise from the left side. Inhale. Rotate the neck from the left side towards the right side. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. 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 2 more rounds. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Slowly come in center and relax. All of you, please close your eyes and feel the stretches and heatness around your neck region and absorb the energy. Inner breath, ma'am. You're feeling discomfort?
Yes, my actually neck muscles are also weak, so I have to put them a lot of under. Like
okay.
So I have to
while bending forward and backward, do you need the support, ma'am? Do you need the support? While rotation,
exactly. I need
support. You need support?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So don't go for 5 or 10 counts. Just go for 2 counts.
Yeah.
Just bend very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. And be there for a few seconds and slowly take your neck up. Slowly and gently take your neck up. And be there for a few seconds. When you be there for a few seconds, there will be stretches. And relax yourself. Yes. Slowly, slowly, very, very slowly. Bend forward and relax. That's it. Every day, only 2 counts you need to do, ma'am. Not more than 2 counts. For a few days, you need to do only 2 counts. That's it.
Okay.
Don't give any neck rotation.
Yeah.
Right now, don't give any neck rotation. Only forward bending and backward bending. Yeah. Forward, back. Okay. That's it. Okay. Because relax yourself. Relax yourself.
Yeah. Because my neck
is comfortably.
Yeah, my neck needs still very.
Yes, yes. I can understand. I can understand.
So I need lot of support this way. Because
take a support of a wall.
Otherwise I get a little bore little in my spine, like of the neck, right where the collarbone starts, like right the spine. So basically, that's where I feel a little tightness. So
okay, ma'am, if you are not comfortable with sitting, you can just lie down on the back. Just lie down on the back and just keep on doing the Anuloma Viloma Pranayama, Nadishwari Pranayama. If you feel any difficulties by raising your hand, you just take a support of a pillow. Take a support of pillow. Okay, and start doing that.
Yes, like this.
till the class over. Yeah.
Okay.
In this way.
Perfect.
Yesterday,
Thank you.
Manoj has. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You can lie down, ma'am. No issues. You can just lie down.
Oh. Okay. Let me see.
No, lie down. You would lie down, ma'am, because there is a lot of pain. I can see.
Yeah, you can see, right? Okay.
Please lie down.
1 second. Let me stop the video. I'll have to stop the video because the camera is not.
You can stop the video. You can stop the video. Take your own time. Take your own time. Don't be in a hurry. And take a support of a pillow and keep on practicing. Yes.
Thank you.
What about others? What about others? Is there any issue? Please let me know. Okay. Fine. Shoulder movements. Shoulder movements. There are many ways for going shoulder movement. Placing the hands on the shoulder. You can just raise the hand in this way also. You can raise your hands in this way and twist your palm and place it on the shoulder. Okay, in this way also you can do it. Now start rotating. With the inhalation, extend your chest, extend your elbows. With the exhalation, join your elbows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 with the counts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly release your hands in forward direction, palm facing upward. Don't release it down. Don't release it down. And just bend your elbows and release. Bend and release. With the counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now slowly release your hands, twist your palms and release. Relax, relax, relax. Feel the stretches around your chest region, around the shoulder region. Relax, relax. How many of you can sit in Vajrasana? Whoever is able to sit, they can sit. Others, no issues. They can sit in Padmasana, no issues. Okay? Yes. Whoever is able to sit in Vajrasana, they can sit in Vajrasana. Otherwise, only in Padmasana. Now, Kati, Shakti, Vikasaka. Or trunk movement. Kati Chakrasana we do by standing. Now we'll do by sitting. Raise your hands in forward direction, palm facing each other, and twist your trunk towards the right side. Take your right hand on 90 degrees. Come forward. In exhale, twist towards the right side. Inhale, come in center. With the counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly come in center and relax. Release your both hands and relax. 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 Yes. Relax. Now slowly release your legs. Slowly release your legs. Very easily and comfortably. Now we will go give the knee movement. Place your both palms next to your thighs. Stretch your legs outward and start tightening the knees. Start tightening the knees with the counts at least 10 rounds. 10 rounds. 1, 2. Whoever is having a knee pain, they can just keep on practicing. This Sukshmayama is very beneficial for the knee movement, for the knee pain.
How do I know that I've tightened my knees? I don't understand.
The knee cups will go up. Knee cups will go up and it will come down. Up and down. Up and down. Wait a moment, I will show you with my knee. So are you able to see my knee?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Tighten, release. Tighten, release. Tighten, release. Tighten, release. Tighten, release. Tight, release. Tight, release. In this practice, the thigh muscles also will get exercised. Tight, release. Tight, release. Did you understand, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. A very simple technique of very simple Sukshma Vayama, but very beneficial. Very beneficial. Some people say that there is a water in the knee and they keep on taking out the water after every month, or maybe it depends on the individual. Okay, that issue will get resolved. You will not believe. You will not believe. Definitely, that gets resolved. Within a month, there are many patients with me. They got help of this. Even they were not able to walk for 100 meters. Now they walk meters together, kilometers together. So that kind of benefit you will get. Very simple exercise by sitting whenever you feel time. There is there is no star mark here, because for asana we need to do asanas after before meals, not after meals. But this Sukshmayama you can do after meals also. Whenever you sit on the sofa, you just can practice this. Or whenever you are talking to somebody, you can just practice this. Keep on practicing. Keep on practicing. But terms and conditions always applies. 10 rounds or 20 rounds, this will not work at all. You have to cross the hundreds. You have to cross the hundreds. Then only it will work. It takes little time to rejuvenate. So if you give more movement, the rejuvenation happens more. Okay. Yes. This is the beautiful benefit of the knee movement. Now the ankle movement. Forward and backward bending and the rotation. Now start bending your ankles forward and backward. Forward and backward. Forward, backward. Forward, backward. 10 rounds. With the counts now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Now start rotating it clockwise and anti-clockwise with the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. 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 Now today I'll demonstrate the prone asanas. Relaxation pose. Makarasana. Makarasana means the crocodile posture. So for that we need to lie down on our stomach. Prone postures. Makara means the crocodile in Sanskrit. Okay. The body resembles the crocodile. Yes. All of you. Dilip sir, you can't sleep on the stomach, sir? You can sleep? Okay. Lie down on the stomach, sir. Lie down on your stomach. Whenever you feel difficulties, everyone, whenever you feel difficulties, please, they can just get up and sit. No issues. With the feet apart, toes pointing outward. Heels facing each other, toes facing outward. Yes. Both the palms, hold your elbows and place both the palms on each other. Both the legs apart, heels facing each other, toes facing outward. You can tuck your chin on the palm, or you can just place your cheek on the palm sideways, right or left. Or you can place your forehead on the palm. No issues. However you feel comfort, you can do. This is the relaxation. This relieves the back pain, stress, anxiety. Mentally, we'll be very, very calm in this posture. You just need to lie down and breathe normally. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Slow, long, deep inhalation and slow, long, deep exhalation. Be aware of your body, mind, and spirit. Feel the changes in the body and calm down the stress, calm down the anxiety. Relax, relax, relax. This is the Makarasana. The contraindication for this is only those people who are pregnant and who are suffering from hernia or any ulcer, peptic. This kind of issues, they should not perform this asana because they have to lie down on the stomach. So pressure will be on the stomach area. Relax, relax, relax. Now I'll take you to the Bhujangasana. For Bhujangasana, you just need to join your both the legs, tuck your toes on the floor, or you can stretch your toes on the floor. No issues. You can just stretch or tuck. Slowly take your both the hands next to your chest. Place your palm next to your chest. Let me demonstrate you first Sarala Bhujangasana. For Sarala Bhujangasana, elbows and both the palm will be firm on the floor. Elbows will not be raised up. With the inhalation, raise your neck up, chest area up to the navel region, and be there for few seconds, 10 to 30 seconds. Breathe normally. With the exhalation, slowly come down and relax. This is Sarala Bhujangasana. I will have a look at you. Yes. Once again, Vandana ma'am, place your elbows on the floor. Place your elbows on the floor. Neeta ma'am, place your elbows on the floor. Yes. Very good. Inhale. When you go up, you need to inhale. While coming, exhale. Once again, be there for a few seconds. Absorb the changes around your back and the west. Lower back, middle back, and the west. As per your capacity, you can just hold the position. Whenever you feel that I cannot do it now, then you need to come down. Relax. Dilip sir, you need to keep your elbows down. Sarala Bhujangasana first. Sarala Bhujangasana, keep your elbows down, sir. Yes, elbows down and up. In this position, as much as the body comes up, that much is required. Not much. Relax. Yes. Once again, come up. This asana is best for the stress management. It reduces the abdominal fat and alleviates the constipation. It also helps to remove the backache. Slowly release and come down. Last one round. Those who are undergone abdominal surgery should avoid this asana for 2 to 3 months. And those people who are suffering from hernia, ulcer, they should not practice. And the pregnant ladies also should not practice. Is it audible? Okay.
Yes.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yes.
Okay. Next asana. Lie down in the Makarasana. Relax yourself. Relax yourself. Lie down in the Makarasana. Bring your both the hands on each other.
Yeah.
You relax.
So when you did the Bhujangasana, was the pressure on the stomach or on the elbows?
Yes. Now Shalabhasana.
Okay.
Okay. Now Shalabhasana, relaxation posture will be the Makarasana. First Shalabhasana, again you need to join both the legs. Now bring your both the hands, both the palms under your thighs. There are two variations of doing this asana. One is keeping your palms under your thighs, or you just can keep your palm facing upward next to your thighs. So this gives lot of pressure and this gives you support. Whichever you feel comfort, you can perform. Now slowly taking your chin on the floor and slowly to the inhalation, raise your both the legs up and hold the position. Both the legs up from the floor. Hold the position for a few seconds. With the exhalation, slowly release and relax. 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 Once again. Same asana once again. Slowly raise your both the legs off the floor. Hold the position for a few seconds. Slowly release and relax. Relax in Makarasana. Relax, relax, relax. Both the legs apart. Both the hands on each other. Palms on each other. Chin or cheek on the palm or the forehead on the palm. Just relax. Feel the changes in your body. Feel the changes. Here you need to, when you perform this asana, you need to pull up the kneecaps, and you need to squeeze the buttocks. So this will improve the posture. This asana is more beneficial when you perform after the Bhujangasana. This asana is also called a complementary asana for the Bhujangasana. Relax. It relieves the sciatica and lower backache. It tones up the hip muscles. It reduces the fat in the thighs and buttocks, and very good in weight management. It is ultimate asana for weight management. And it improves the lung capacity also. Bhujangasana also will improve the lung capacity. In this asana will also improve the lung capacity. There are few contraindications we need to take care of it. Cardiac patient, they should not perform it because their heart will be weak. So if they lie down on the stomach and do it, there will be a pressure on the heart. So those people has to take care of it. If the people are suffering from a severe back pain, they have to be treated specially. Whereas I told the back pain will be recovered, yes, definitely. But if it is severe, then they have to perform it in a perfectional guidance. And those people who are suffering from high blood pressure, they also should not perform it, as when you raise your legs up, the blood pressure will flow in a forward direction. So attack will be there. In the forward direction, it will go to the head region. So those people should take care of it. Now, all of you, please lie down on the back. Lie down on the back. Relax in Shavasana. Relax in Shavasana. Relax. Slowly. Relax. Yes. Relax. Take a slow, long, deep breathe in and breathe out. Slow, long, deep breathe in and breathe out. Be aware of your body, mind, and spirit. Now we will relax our whole body one by one. Then we will move on to the pranayama. Let the breath come in a rhythmic way. There may be many disturbances around yourself. Let that happen. Have control on your mind. Try to avoid all the disturbances and be within yourself. Now you can observe that your breath is very, very slow. Very, very slow. Without your awareness, the breathing has come in a very slow and rhythmic way. Now we will relax our whole body one by one. Slowly move your awareness towards your toes. With your internal eyes, see your toes, your sole of the feet, heels, upper portion of the sole of the feet, ankles. Slowly keep on seeing the calf muscles, upper portion of the calf muscles. Slowly bring your awareness towards the knees and back portion of the knees. Move on to the thigh muscles, buttocks, hip joints. After the yogic practices, there may be stretches and there may be heatness around this portion of your body. Feel the stretches, feel the heatness and absorb the energy. This portion of your body is fully energized. Now relax. Vishram. 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 Slowly move on to the upward. Take your concentration on your lower stomach, middle stomach, upper stomach, chest, come back to the back, lower back, middle back, and upper back. With your internal eyes, try to see your both the hands, finger, palms, back of the palm, both the wrist, both the arms, elbows, biceps, again the shoulder. After the yogic practices, there may be stretches, there may be heatness in this portion of the body, and feel the stretches, feel the heatness and absorb the energy. Now from the bust to the shoulder, this part is fully energized. Now we will relax this. Vishram. 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 Slowly bring your awareness towards the neck region, facial region, crown of the head, back of the head, both the ears. There may be lot of stretches, heatness around this portion of the body after the yogic practices. Now we will relax this part. Vishram. 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 Now you are fully energized from the toes to the crown of the head. You are filled with the positive energy, positive vibes. Now make a sankalpa that everything is possible. Make a sankalpa that yogat parabalam, yogat param dhanam, yogat param jnanam. Yoga is a strength, yoga is a knowledge, yoga is a law and order. Now you are mentally very happy without any reason. Without any reason. This is the nature of a yogi. Now, give a gentle shake to your body. Come to the outer world. Give gentle shake to your body and come to the outer world. Slowly turn towards the right side. Take your right hand above your head. Place your left palm next to your chest with the help of your left palm. Raise up, folding your knees. Slowly come up and sit. Slowly come up and sit. Relax. 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 Rub your both the palms rigorously once. Rub your both the palms rigorously once. And give gentle massage to your facial region. Let the blood circulation be well flowed around your facial region and relax. Yes, relax. Namaste. Okay. Shall we go on to the Bastrika?
Yeah.
Bastrika. Thodasa Anulom Vilom and Brahmari. We will end the session. Now, then Manusar will take it up. Yes. For Bastrika, sit in any comfortable posture. You can adopt Padmasana, Bhadrasana, Sukhasana, Vajrasana, whichever you feel comfortable. Keep your spine straight, back straight, head straight. For the beginner, what they can do here, the process is you need to inhale and exhale actively. In Kapalabhati, what happens? Exhalation will be active and inhalation will be passive. That is the difference between Kapalabhati and Bastrika Pranayama. Here, inhalation and exhalation both are active. Both are active. Ratio is 1:1 or 2:2. Say, okay. Now for the beginner, you can just raise your both the hands above your head with the inhalation. And both the palms open. While coming down, you just need to make a fist and bring it down forcefully. Take your hands forcefully, forceful inhalation. While coming down, forceful exhalation. This is the process. Okay, let me demonstrate it once. Okay, this is the way. There are different techniques. Shall we practice at least 10 rounds? 10 rounds. And remember, if you have any issues in breathing, please let me know. I'll show you other way. Okay.
So,
yes.
Mahananda, when you say active inhalation, that means the breath is like rubbing in the throat, like it rubs the throat and goes in?
That will be there, ma'am. That will be there little bit. When you do this, there will be a rubbing in the throat, ma'am. Okay. There are different variations. One is slow, medium, and fast. This is the fast, I think. This is the fast. So when you do it fast, there will be a rubbing. If you do it slow, there will not be any rubbing, and it is not compulsory that you should raise up and bring it down both the hands. No, it is not compulsory. For beginners, they may not understand it how to do. Actually, you just need to sit in chin mudra in a dhyana posture and just keep on doing a Bhastrika pranayama as I do once. I'll demonstrate this. All the 3 speeds I'll demonstrate it. Have a look at me. This is the slow. At the second speed. Third speed. Here you will feel the rubbing in the throat. Okay. In this speed, you will feel the rubbing. First and second, first you will not feel at all. You need to observe this. Okay. But second, little bit will be there, and third, there will be a lot of rubbing in the throat. Okay. Whichever you feel comfortable. If you are not able to do this, if you don't want to do this, you can just stretch your both hands inside your direction. Extend your chest with the inhalation and join it with the exhalation. But here there is a lot of tension in the shoulder, in the in this portion of the body, both the triceps and biceps. There is a lot of pressure in this portion of the body. Okay, this is only for the beginners. Once you are perfect, you can do without stretching your hands or raising up your hands. Just sit in meditative posture and adopt chin mudra and start doing Kapalabhati. Yes, yes. At least 10 rounds. All of you, please perform 10 rounds. Dipali ma'am, you don't do this one. Don't perform Bhastrika Pranayama. You can just sit and try to perform this now. Try to perform by adopting Chin Mudra in your both the hands. Okay? Yes. For you, it is not advisable. Right. Relax yourself. Relax. 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 Okay. Shall we move on to the Anuloma Viloma? 5 rounds of Anuloma Viloma. 5 rounds of Anuloma Viloma. Adopt Chin Mudra in left hand, Nasika Mudra in right hand. Both the ring finger and the little finger and the thumb finger will be used for the closing and opening the right and left nostril. Now close your right nostril and start performing the Anuloma Viloma. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Now close your left nostril. Then again inhale through the left. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril and left. Exhale through the left nostril. Again inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. After exhalation, again inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. Kindly repeat it for a few more rounds. Let the eyes be closed so that your focus will be on breathing. Be aware of your body, mind, and breath. And those people who are having any issues, they need to concentrate on that particular portion of the body so that the pranic energy flows more on that portion. After a few rounds, slowly release your right hand and relax. I'll take it as Ujjayi Pranayama. In Ujjayi Pranayama, adopt chin mudra in your both the hands, keep it on your knees. Now tighten your throat and inhale, tightening the throat. And while you're exhaling, you need to exhale through the nostril. Inhale through the nostril, exhale through the nostril. Once I'll demonstrate, we need to tighten our throat and need to inhale. We need to make a sound here. And hold the breath inside for a few seconds and slowly release it. You need to put Moola Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. If it is possible, you can adopt Jalandhar Bandha. All the three bandhas. Once again. After inhalation, I am putting a Moola Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Plus Jalandhar Bandha. While releasing, you need to release your neck first, then release all the bandhas, then breathe out. This is the procedure. Once again, with the demonstration and the explanation, inhale through the nostril, making the sound, tightening the throat. Adopt Moola Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha plus Jalandhar Bandha. While releasing, slowly release the neck region and release all the bandhas and exhale. This is the procedure. Yes. Once again, we will do it. Moola Bandha is we need to tighten our vaginal area, pelvic area. We just need to pull it up. Okay, you need to pull it up and pull the stomach inside and take your navel region to the back. You just need to pull it up.
Let me explain a little bit here. So basically, like, how, let me see. Okay, so when you do the bandha, it's basically, remember about the nadis that we talked about, the different channels through which the energy or the prana in the body is flowing, right? So think about a river. A river is flowing. So when you build a check dam, what happens? Like the water is reserved there, right? Then we can use the water for hydropower, for pisciculture, for irrigation and all these things. Like that's called the concept of a bond. Like we create a bond in the river to harvest the water. So similarly, when the prana is flowing constantly through our nadis or channels, so we are trying to restrict that by creating a puddle of prana. Like say, for example, in the throat region, which is called Jalandhar Bandh. So basically make it tight like a knot. By putting your chin to the chest, you tighten a knot there. So all the prana that were there, they're blocked there. So that all the thoracic region, your thyroid glands and all the things will get more healing region, right? So this is the first knot called Jalandhar Bandh. Like a bond is bond, Jalandhar is the name given. There are different nadis. Then the second part is around the navel. So around the navel, you just basically pull your navi, belly button towards your spine, just like tying it a knot around your spinal column. Just pull it inside and then hold it like a kumbhak. Hold it. So that creates a puddle of energy of prana around your samana energy. All the energy will get in confluence there, and then they will create healing energy of your abdominal system. Likewise, at the base of the spine, if you go down all the traverse through the base of the spine, you'll come to that perineal region where just the sexual organs are there, and the base of the spine, the anus, just like you stuck up as if you're holding a bowel movement, right? You tighten the muscles around the anus and pull it up as if you're pulling up the apana vayu to up. Apana vayu goes down, but you're pulling it up. So that creates a movement or the prana around that region where all your adrenal gland and all the reproductive organs, they become very healthy, right? Just like we're doing the neck move, knee joint, tighten, loosen, tighten, loose, tighten, loose. So there are many techniques which can really advance our sexual health or abdominal health by repeating these bandhas. So bandhas are very advanced practice. We're just giving an introduction to that, but in a more advanced yoga program, we really practice bandhas in a very powerful way. But just for our basic knowledge, the three bandhas, Jalandhar bandha, Uddiyana bandha for the tummy region, and Moola bandha, the root lock, the abdominal lock, and the chin lock in English, right? So what she was trying to demonstrate is like you do the Ujjayi breath where you make a constriction on the back of the throat as if somebody is throttling you. So that creates that sound, like the air is going through, creating an acupressure around your thyroid gland, around your pharynx and larynx, all these things. And then you hold the breath with all the three bandhas. First you put the Mula bandha, then Uddiyana bandha, then the Jalandhar bandha. Hold for some time like Kumbha Kriya, and then release in the opposite way. Release first this one, then abdominal bandha, and then the Mula bandha, and then raise your head up, and then slowly exhale. So there are different permutation combination of when you hold it, when you inhale, when you exhale. There are many, many combinations of these locks, and then pranayama, and then Kumbha Kriya is there. So basic thing what we're trying to do is Ujjayi breathing, constricted throat, breathe in, put all the three locks, and then hold for some time as per your capacity. Then release the lock in the opposite way. This lock, this lock, this lock. And once you release the lock, then again exhale. So that was the technique that she was trying to teach, which is a little bit more advanced. But if you feel confused, just keep it at the knowledge level, and then you can practice later.
Ujjayi breathing is different, right?
I'm sorry?
Ujjayi breathing is different by
Ujjayi
itself.
breathing is different just by itself, but we are combining Ujjayi breath and this one. Ujjayi breath is that constricted throat, like what she was teaching. Ujjayi breath is also like a victorious breath. So that's called Ujjayi breath. We'll learn more in the pranayama section. Like I'll elaborate just like I taught the Anulom Vilom pranayam yesterday. We'll write on the whole theory. What is the scientific validation of that in our subsequent classes? So today you just become aware of it, because as we practice, before the practice, also a little bit like just knowing about it, becoming aware of it. Then you practice more and more, then understand it. Then suddenly it becomes a part of us, like autonomous method, like realized. Right? So we'll slowly, because our subsequent classes will be repeating this many, many times to do a mastery. So if there is doubts, then just hold on to that thoughts. We will make it clear as we go ahead. So right now, I think today is good enough. I have to go for another class. So let's just complete this practice with a peace prayer. Let's bring back both the palms together. Everybody keep your eyes gently closed, and let's be grateful for these wonderful teachers coming 10,000 miles, right, virtually. Let's be grateful to all the sages, the land of India, the Mother India, Bharat Mata is our Vishwaguru for yoga. So that is the whole intent of this global yoga volunteer program, is to recognize our mother, Janmabhoomi, to be the world leader of yoga and meditation. Thousands of years of sages practices are there, and we have luckily inherited those into our spiritual gene. So let's be acknowledging those and be grateful for their help through their knowledge, through the transmission, through the subtle vibrations, to our Sukshma Sarir, to our Karana Sarir, and to our Sthula Sarir. Let's complete this practice with a peace prayer, knowing that the whole universe is one family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and let's pray for all our loved ones, all the people that we know, and all the people that know us. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May everyone in this universe be healthy and safe. May everyone see things auspiciously, goodness in others, learn how to appreciate one another. May there be no miseries, no unhappiness, no sadness, no grief with anyone. May there be peace. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Rub your palms together once again. And keep your warm palms. First touch your eyes and feel the warmth, and slowly gently touch your face. Your beautiful face is glowing with light, and slowly gently bring your palms all the way down to your toes and heal your whole body. With that, namaste. Thank you very much. And we'll see you again. Good.
Namaste.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Shubhratri.
Thank you, Manoj.
Namaste.
Thank you.